We back, bitch. I'm getting an old man out here. Hey. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. I know we got to start with some music, but we got some hot topics today. I ain't even tag everybody yet. Let's get it. Yeah, we live. She's deceiving me. She cuts my security. I turn to her and say, I can't believe it. She got it made with the guy in shades. Oh no. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can collect my name while you collect your pay. And I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. While she's deceiving me, it cuts my security. What's up, Marcy? And she's got control of me. I turn to her and say, all right, Marcy. Same thing every time, Marcy. Same thing, run it back. I got a lot of good content, y'all. We starting off with Cardi B and Rah Ali getting into a fight. Then we're going to go to Queen Shiba. Queen Shiba has some controversial content. We got to watch that. Coming up soon on the Daily Rundown. But first, we're going to listen to Billy Ocean. That's right. Not about this. That's fucking right. Let's go, Billy. See, they don't like when black men sing about love. They don't like it. They like bandit music. See, that's by me and painted on jeans. And on head fine, cause she was the queen. In the blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. Yeah. She said I was the tiger she wanted to tame. I was in search of a good time. Just running my game. Yeah. Love was the furthest from my mind. Talk to him, Billy. Caribbean queen. Now we're sharing the same dream. And our hearts that beat as one. No more love on the run. I lose my cool when she steps in the room. Goddamn. Hey, y'all. And I get so excited just from her perfume. What kind of eyes? Electric eyes that you can't ignore. And passion burns you like never before. Mm-hmm. I was in search of a good time. Just running my game, yeah. Love was the furthest from my mind. Yeah. Caribbean. Don't want. Ooh. Come on, man. We almost got 50 people watching. Let's get it. I know Sharon bitch ass watching. I saw you yesterday. Come on, man. Ooh, and no more love on the run. Ooh, 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 yeah. What's up, Nate? Nobody is better than me at this content shit. Nobody, especially in this sector. Come on, man. Shout out to Melanie Cherie Rogers for joining Queen Shiba in the Palace in person. Y'all, I got a great video to show y'all today, man. Matter of fact, as soon as this hook done, we about to start this bitch. Let's talk to him. Acoustics, niggas. Acoustics. Saxophone, niggas. Down. Oh, we got a new MacBook too, niggas. Now we got 2 MacBook Pros. M4, nigga. Caribbean. Don't wanna. I won't let it. Y'all know the hook now, man. Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. She's the queen, my Caribbean queen, yeah. Oh, she danced by me in painted jeans. Ooh, 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 yeah. That nigga said, I found love, I ain't letting it go now. Now that I found love, I won't let her go. Mm, 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 mm. She's the queen. Oh, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Caribbean queen, yeah. If they dance, send it to me in a group, man. If I can get it, send it to me in a group. She's the queen, Caribbean queen, yeah. She's a queen, my Caribbean queen, yeah. But now we can begin the show, guys. Oh, babe, somebody give me a card. Say it's screening the card right now. Hey, Lala. What's up, Lala? What's up, Lala? What's up, Lala? You see, I was getting my groove on. I was getting my groove on. Fucking scammers. That's why I turned that goddamn what you call on. Let me put my do not disturb on, because I don't have time for these bandits today. That's a fact. Okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about. At first, we're gonna start off. Oh, Lala, I show my face for you. Hey, Lala. Mwah. Mwah. Shout out to the paddlers. But I have a few things I want to talk about, and we gotta start, unfortunately, with Queening in the City. That's right. Queen Shiba and the ladies are at it again. Now, let me go ahead and put this out first of all. Let me say this out here right now. I love Queen Shiba. I love Queen Shiba so much that if anybody fuck with Queen Shiba, she don't even gotta ask me to put the work in. That's automatic work put in. With that being said, for this pussy nigga, do not tread carefully, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll put my face on it too, cuz, so you can know who it is. Tread carefully. Do not 007. This your first and only warning. That's all I'm gonna say. See, I'm not like the rest of these niggas. I'm not about to talk too much. I said what I said. If I gotta bump into you, cause for one, your grown ass shouldn't be trying to check no old. Get your shit together. Do not, yo grown ass shouldn't be trying to check an older woman anyway. Let me put that out there too. First, when I heard the news that you was out in New York acting a fool, it didn't surprise me, because that's the type of nigga you are. You an entertaining little goofy, and I like that. That's cool with me, bro. Just don't make it personal. Your credit card decline, all that shit. Hey, that's on you. You should have asked. You sitting around niggas with money. You should have asked somebody for some help. Don't go around getting in your feelings, blood. That's the quickest way to get fucked up. Especially if you thinking you're gonna check Queen Shiba. Man, you got me super fucked up. Just want to put that out there first of all, before I even start the show and say anything else. Do not. They was over there calling you donut. Child. Anyway, like Lala said, it was a great show. She had some beautiful ladies on there. Melody Cherie popped up, and I was absolutely stunned by the episode. However, there was some stuff that we just got to talk about. And y'all ain't gonna like it, because it's gonna be nasty. That's right. Because my sister B Taylor was on some capping shit. That's right. And a few other ladies made some points that was just ridiculous. Let's begin. And if you guys not subscribed, go subscribe to Queen Shiba, darling. I will post this link right now in the chat, and I'm going to post it on my community wall, because it's going to be the first video that we're going to be reacting to. All right, let's get it. Oh, and shout out to everybody watching on all other platforms. I know it says 56 up here. Even though I'm not looking now, I'm almost certain most of that is over at Twitter. There's probably like 3 people watching on YouTube. Let's go.
All right, welcome back. You thought we were gone, but baby, we are back, and we are queening in the city, Atlanta edition, y'all. We got these beautiful women with us here today. And listen, backstage, what the hell?
So hold on, they in Atlanta right now. Hey, shout out to Queen. She moving around. I'm so ATL. Hey, if you know, you know. Let's go.
What the hell is that? Melanie Sharpe?
Not Melanie hanging out with the girls in Atlanta chilling. That's why I tell my brother Drip, when you come into this space, and this is one thing I will give B Taylor credit on before I begin criticizing her, is she really made sure she networked with the right people. And B Taylor is a great person. She's one of the best journalists I've ever met in my life. It's just certain things that we just have to critique. It is what it is. But shout out to Melanie. Who we're not going to shout out to, we're not even going to call her Melanie Hope no more. It's Melanie Sharpe only. The Hope child. I don't even want to start on that man. We're not even going to bring that man up no more.
Hey, Rogers in the building. Yes.
Hey, it's your girl Melanie Sharpe, and welcome to my world, the 7th Avenue Beauty Workroom. Listen,
y'all already know I'm not even really into light-skinned girls, but I just really I think Melanie is so pretty and so graceful. Can't understand why that bandit did what he did. Now he talking about he about to marry the woman that he cheated on Melanie with. I'm not even gonna wish no ill, like I normally would. I'm not gonna wish nothing bad on Martell because that's still Melanie children dad, and we rooting for those kids. But to go through what some of these women have been through with these niggas, I'm so disappointed. My wife telling me stories about niggas done fucked her over. Melanie got fucked over. Mama got fucked over. It's like, when y'all gonna see something good in your face and say, like I try to tell my young blood Makai, I say, hey bro, you got something good going down, lock that down. Fucking with these hoes, that's a guaranteed way to set yourself up for failure and lose money. See, I'm not gonna I'm not making it about these men just yet. Not just yet. I'm gonna get on these men every day, all day. We're gonna keep these niggas in check. But first we gotta make sure we good over here. All right. But shout out to Melanie for teaching us how to make these millions of dollars. Let's get it.
literally been able to take my brand from a $0 brand to a multi-million-dollar brand in just a small number of years. I want you guys to know that we are here delivering quality products that are natural, vegan, and paraben-free. Healthy skin is in.
Hold on. We're not gonna just slide past that. Hold on, okay? Shout out to Melanie.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So first of all, we're gonna have to go to 7th Avenue Beauty by Melanie Hope. I'm gonna have to buy my wife some stuff today. All right, she do got the website. Make sure you guys go. Put this on the big screen. What am I doing? 7th Avenue Beauty by Melanie Sharpe Rogers. She got the sports bras. She got the pineapple trio butter scrub oil. She got the duo pineapple butter oil. What you got with all kind of stuff that you want on here? Man, hold on. Let me show y'all the website because I'm showing my wife right now, man. Let me show y'all, man. Listen. Why are you still playing? Face scrubs, body scrubs, oils, right? Bags. Look, she got a travel bag. We catch flights, not feelings bag. Child, I hear that.
Melanie's skin does look good.
Shit, that's one of the best things about Melanie.
Yeah, she has beautiful skin.
Man, and everything 40% off right now.
What?
The body oils got mentioned on Forbes magazine. Thank you for that, Lala. I ain't even catch that. I try to tell niggas, man. Listen, that man, that bald-headed bandit is one of the stupidest bandits. He's going to go down as one of the biggest and worst husbands, like Trump, of all time. Oh my God, to fumble a Melanie. Oh my God, I couldn't even fuck with cuz no more. Hey bro, What you mean you want to do business? I can't do shit with you because you a fumbler. Anyway, back to the content.
Queened in the City, we are so happy to have all of you here today. We got the lovely, the Estate Noir with us.
Noir Mistake.
Tell us where they can find you in your wellness facility.
Sure, the Wellness Noir. Just go to thewellnessnoir.com or the Wellness Noir on Instagram.
All right, we got the lovely B. Taylor TV in the building.
Let me say something about B. Taylor right now. I miss B. Taylor. I miss our friendship. I wish that her ex-boyfriend, Princella, or girlfriend, or whatever the fuck we gonna call it, I wish that little petty-ass relationship didn't come between our friendship, because it wasn't about that situation with Rah B. Me and B. Taylor was like thick as thieves. I love B. Taylor. I love me some B. Taylor. On top of that, this girl's drop dead gorgeous. I'm talking about one of the finest girls on YouTube. Easily. Our competition is slim. Very slim. That's a fact. Especially if we start putting in women who got education. Shit. We're talking about one of the best journalists in America right now. That's a fact, of any race. But like all of us, she has flaws. Flaws that my breakfast got here. Flaws that we disagree on. And I have some. I have a lot of things that B. Taylor disagrees about me. Undoubtedly. Even when we was friends, she would tell me about, you doing too much, my nigga. But I always appreciate her commentary. And let me tell you why. She's honest. She's honest. She's transparent. Unforgivingly sometimes. Sometimes against her own detriment. Like me. And that's the reason why we're watching this video. As much as I love Queen, I didn't even get this beautiful woman beside her name. But I'm here for B. Taylor TV. And Queen Shiba, as always. Let's go.
Can they find you, B. Taylor?
You can find me on YouTube at B. Taylor TV, Instagram, B. Taylor_TV, and TikTok, B. Taylor_TV.
I love it. I love it. And last but not least, you've seen her. You've seen her on Kempire. Listen, you've seen her on her own podcast. We got We Go Podcast. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. First of all, thank you for having me. Aren't these ladies?
Oh, I got to subscribe to her We Go Podcast. Okay. Let me go look this up right now. Okay, let's go.
It's gorgeous. You guys can find me at WeGo, WEIGO Podcast on Instagram.
Like We Going Podcast? Or never mind.
Twitter at WeGo Podcast 1 on TikTok. I promise I'm a ticket. I'm going to talk one day. And then you can also find me. What else is going on wherever you listen to your podcasts.
And of course, I am Queen Shiba. You know where to find me. So we're going to get this party started, ladies.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and save y'all some time and put Melanie Cherie's website in the chat right now. Y'all go ahead and enjoy that 40% off site-wide. And go ahead and enjoy that, okay? The code for that 40% off is Forbes, like the magazine that she was recently featured in. Let's keep going.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Yeah. I'm already taking my sip.
Let's go.
Cheers to y'all.
And listen, don't be lying. Don't be lying.
You know I'm going to keep it
Go.
real.
Okay, keep it real. I got a question for you. I'm going to be nice today.
B. Taylor drinking too? Y'all gotta child. I know this was. I already watched this for the most part, even though I was working yesterday. I got mostly what was being said and the tea that was being spilled. But this rewatch is getting good. I didn't even peep that they had drinks. Shit. If you know, you know. Beatbox Taylor is back.
Oh, okay.
B. Taylor, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. See, she's smiling.
Okay. No.
And this is for everybody now. What's the number one misconception you feel that most people have about Black women?
Can I start? Look at Queen Face. Child. Questions. Okay, look, so I think the number one misconception about Black women that people have is that Black women don't care about Black men, that Black women are willing to sell out to the white man. I think out of anything that I hear, that's what I hear the most, that Black women traded Black men for the food stamps and welfare, that they traded now Black men for careers like a B. Taylor, right? They don't like independent, self-aware women. They want a trained dog, right? And you see, that is the problem with these men. Let me turn this music down so I can make sure y'all hear me. That's the problem with them. Okay, I toast to that shit.
Ooh. One? Just one.
Right.
The top one.
Yeah, run it. Give us one.
But we don't get tired.
Oh, okay. Can you give us a little bit?
You know, we overwork ourselves. We can't get sick. We can't feel tired. We can't get overstimulated, and we can't complain. So we got to just put on a face and mask it every day and pretend, even though we're suffering inside.
Oh, she said what she said. I'm gonna roll the ball to the Estelle.
I think that's a good one. That's one that's worthy of addressing, because at the end of the day, Black women do get tired. My wife is always tired. Newborn. I mean, I work 6 days a week. I'm supposed to work tomorrow, but usually I got Friday and Saturday off sometimes, but most times I'm working 6 days a week. Just so happen I'm going back to Detroit tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure the guys know about it too. That way nobody have no motherfucking problem. You feel me? Now, Vic, I'm gonna drop the link for everybody, but I'm making two things clear right now. There will be no interrupting anybody, right? There will be a timer of 60 seconds, right? You overspeak that timer, your ass is through. You're gone for an hour. Strict penalties. And last and most importantly, never interrupt the content. Never interrupt the content. You going to Detroit on them days, Fear? Tap in with me, shots us. We'll link up. Let's get it.
What's your thoughts? The number one misconception you feel like people have about Black women?
That we're not soft, that we're too sassy, that we don't know how to have a soft life or be a soft feminine woman. And that's further from the truth.
Okay, make it make sense. Give them a little razzle dazzle.
Thank you, sis. Elaborate on that, because only weak men, which a lot of Black men are emotionally and mentally weak, especially on the topic of Black women. I cannot ever open my mouth and say Black women are not feminine. Black women are just strong demons and shit. No. Look at these women on this fucking camera. All you see is femininity. A woman herself, period, was made feminine by God. What is wrong with you niggas? Excuse my language, YouTube. I apologize. What is wrong with y'all? I haven't yet to meet a woman that's 100% masculine and zero feminine. Like, listen, maybe y'all, cause never mind. I don't want to even say nothing about Atlanta B, but maybe y'all not meeting women. Maybe y'all meeting women that would call other women cis women. If you know, you know. Lala, welcome to the stage.
Hello, Darrel. How are you doing?
I'm doing beautiful, my lady. How about yourself? Good
I'm
morning.
all right. I'm all right. Enjoying this beautiful Friday day. Just came back from brunch and just chilling. And I saw you live. I thought, let me come say hello to Darrel because I ain't seen you in a bit. I've been MIA. I've been busy taking care of things. So I just wanted to come and say hello and hope my sis is doing well and the new baby's doing well as well.
Oh man, between the baby and work and they got me training people now, so I stay busy. As you can see, I haven't streamed or even edited videos in Lord knows how long. I'm hardly, even when you guys go live at the Palace, you don't see me as much as you used to. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I've been extremely busy, and I bought a new truck, so I've been busy with that too. I bought a 2024 Palisade.
The minute you sit down is the minute your brain goes. So keep being busy.
Exactly,
keep being busy.
Right.
It pays off later on in life. Trust me.
So let me ask you, Lala, what do you think is the biggest misconception that people have about Black women? When I say people, I mean Black man, low key, but people.
That we're too hard. Exactly what Estet said. That we're too hard. That we are not caring. We're not loving. We're not giving. We don't deserve the soft life. I really, Darrel, it's not just you, but when I go on YouTube and I see all these men in the rhetoric, they have that Black women don't deserve this, Black women don't deserve that. And I'm like, why is it that you always go in on Black women when Black women are the first to come and stand beside you in case of anything? And they really don't understand that we are human too. We are exactly like every other woman, but we have so much on us that we can't take away from us. You know what I mean? Sometimes certain environments, we do have to be hard. We have no choice. We have to be hard. But other times with the right people, we are soft. We're genuinely ourselves. We are loving. We are caring to the people that we love and care for. But they want that automatically off the gate, and because they don't see it straight away, they want to label you, and that's the sad label that unfortunately Black women have.
I think the problem is, Lala.
Yeah.
These niggas are weak. You see,
hella weak.
And I understand what you're saying, right? But I don't understand what point in time Black women became this ultra strong being. I don't understand when they became masculine to men. I'm trying to like really be respectful to a certain community here, but I see this as some super suspect shit. Because when I come across women in my life, even the ones that have treated me like shit, they were still feminine at their worst. Like, I'm just saying, I don't understand the manosphere.
You know what I will say? For me, just my opinion from seeing things, over time, men become lazy. They're not driven.
Elaborate, please.
Okay, they become lazy and they're not driven anymore. They're not hungry for success, for coming out of situations that they no longer be in. And I've seen it myself here. I see them complain, but do nothing about it. Women, they complain, they're like, okay, hold up, let me fix this, let me do this, I'm gonna upscale myself, I'm gonna learn this new skill, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go get it. They lost the drive that they used to have. Now men want to be treated like princesses, in my opinion. They want the soft life treatment. Yeah, Darrel, when I tell you, you're so lucky you're out of the game and you're married, you have a beautiful family, because when I tell you the men out here are diabolical. They are asking for the soft life. They want to be treated like a woman. They want to be serviced and all this stuff without actually putting in the work in. And they don't care. They're okay to sit in a raggedy apartment and not feel like, hey, I want to do better. I've got kids. Let me do better. Whereas women, I know girls that are working 3 to 4 jobs, Darrel, just to support themselves, because unfortunately they're married men that lie to them and realize they just want the same thing and they don't want to go get it. So she goes out and gets it. She goes, drops the kids to her parents, and she's working nonstop. And on top of that, she just graduated with her master's, working 3 jobs and has 2 kids by herself because he buggered off and he doesn't support her. So not all men, but what I'm seeing is they lost the drive to be men and be the providers and the carers that they're supposed to be.
I'm gonna say something before I respond to that. My bad, guys. I had in my YouTube studio. If you have it, it has this little thing where it says "made for children" or adult, and for some reason, mine wasn't. Mine has an age restriction right now, so I just got to uplift it, and my chat should be available now, just to make that clear. Anyway, but to your point, I think that the manosphere doesn't do anything. I think that the manosphere is a place for men just to cry, because to your earlier point, when you said that some of these men feel like black women don't deserve a soft life, I find that to be ridiculous, because these men are spending $19 million on Gabrielle Zuniga, who is an average white girl. I'm sorry, I haven't been on YouTube in so long. An average white T woman who was an OnlyFans model, which means that she was basically a whore. And at the end of the day, these are the men that shame whores. I have no problem with her being a whore. It's not my business. I'm just calling a spade a spade. If you see a duck, it's a duck. Okay? If you're out here butt ass naked online, selling pussy, buying ass cheeks, you're a whore. Be a hoe. It's fine. Okay? But we're not gonna call you a fucking Mother Teresa. You're not that. That's what Brittany Renner don't understand. Right? Can't cross between both lines. You got to be what you are and just call it. You know what? We see this all the time.
Do you know what? Can I just say something about that? You know why I see a lot of people dogging her out and saying she cross-played a Muslim. I'm a Muslim woman. Let me tell you something. There's something called Iman. It's basically your faith. Sometimes, everybody, their faith goes up and down, right? We're human beings. We are created to sin, but ask for forgiveness, right? God is all forgiving, sorry. So just because her faith right now is a bit low and she's not adhering to what she started with, and I think it contributes to the fact that she jumped in straight away with the full garment instead of taking her time to learn the meaning about the garment, learning the responsibility about wearing it, certain places you can go, certain things you can't do, learning the rules. She jumped into it. And now that, unfortunately her marriage didn't work out with that guy, she left. I don't know if she left the religion, but sometimes I know girls that taken it off and went back to it. It's just about their iman and where it's at, their faith, how strong it is at that moment. So I personally can't judge her and dog her out for, taking it off and going back to what she was. Right now, her faith might be low, but you never know. She might pick herself up tomorrow and go back to it. It just depends on the person.
Come on, Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
Child.
That's just my opinion. I just like to give the benefit of doubt to people, because when it comes to religion, don't play with it. And I don't certainly play with it. You know me, Darrel. You've known me for a while now. When it comes to my religion, I'm very strict with it. That took me years, right? It took me years. This girl's been in it for 6 months. It doesn't take you that long. You know what I mean? You have to do the due diligence, and she didn't do that, unfortunately. But you never know. She might wake up tomorrow and feel like, hey, my faith is stronger now. I'm going to go back to it. I can't judge her as a Muslim woman. I can't.
I hope so. I really do, Lala.
Yeah, we'll try. I know a lot of people, we're very judgmental. I get it. We're a judgmental society. But I just think when it comes to religion, you need to just give people the chance to learn from their mistakes.
You know what?
Instead of
I just don't like the hypocrisy, because it gives the men, right? They say, well, if they can do it, I can do it. Like, with me, a standard has to be held across the board, right? But let's get back to this video. Again, I know, like I said, I know it says 83 people watching on my StreamYard, but I know for a fact. Let me check right now. Let's see. About 70 of y'all are on Twitter, so thank you, Twitter. I love you guys. I'm not even on Rumble, but shout out to everybody watching on Rumble, like Victor. Let's go.
Black women We brunch all the time. We vacation all the time. We love being waited on hand and foot as well. So when you go to a resort, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a group of Black women living the soft life instead of, like B. Taylor said, just, being strong. Black women aren't strong. We're resilient. We're not strong. Men are strong. But we're not sassy. We definitely know how to do soft life and do it very well.
And should be.
Yes.
Let me add that. And should be. If you're not, you should be.
Absolutely.
We go.
I think that the misconception.
Before she speaks, I do agree. I think that if you are a Black woman and you're in a committed relationship where you're providing a man with the things that he desires, hold on. Did I put something in it? Hold on. Queen, my bad, child. Okay. My bad. I put something inside the mod chat. I didn't mean to do that. It was a mistake. Okay. Anyway, I think that if a woman is dealing with a man, I don't give a fuck if she that nigga girlfriend or not. She just give him coochie. There has to be some benefit immediately, right? And this is what I teach, especially my older daughter, but my sisters. Like my sister Dynasty, she's getting married in 8 days. So at the end of the day, I've tried to do my best as a brother and a father to teach the women around me to value yourself, literally, because what these niggas will try to do is they want free coochie they want the best coochie at the lowest price, and that's life. We want the best weed at the lowest price, the best house at the lowest price. Like that's just what it is. But when it comes to a woman's body, her flesh, her trauma that she might have to go through from having a baby, all kind of shit going through postpartum, I think if you don't have a man that's like, it can't even be all about looks and sex and shit. Because with me and my wife, it's not about that. I went months my wife couldn't have sex because she was pregnant, and then afterwards you had to wait as well. So at the end of the day, it has to be deeper than that. It has to be, I'm going to honor my oath to you. I'm going to honor my vows to you. I'm going to take care of us and this family no matter what. Period. Because you got to keep in mind, you making vows to God. So I think when Black men deal with Black women, they expect Black women to go through pregnancy, still give them coochie, still get up and do all kind of shit. When you got to realize as a man, you just going to have to suffer through a lot of shit. That's just what God got in store for us. That's the way I look at it. A lot of men would tell me, when your wife was pregnant, make her get up every single day and cook. You know how fucking ridiculous that is, bro? It's like, okay, do I want to make her cook breakfast every day, or do I care about the health of my fucking son? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm a fool ass nigga. Maybe I'm a sin. But that's it. That's how I feel about it. I'd rather her lay down all day and take care of herself and go walk around, do the stuff she needs to do, and the baby inside of her is healthy, versus me. Don't forget, I got a pussy appointment at 9 o'clock, and I need dinner too. That's how you niggas end up, you know what I'm saying, without a woman. But let's hear what Mrs. She Going says. We going.
Is that Black women should just be happy with whatever they get. Even if you work to get it, you should be happy just to sit here. No matter that I'm not paying you your worth, no matter that I'm not giving you the billing you deserve, you just take it because we allowed you here.
Oh, she talking about them white men. That's definitely them white men. But this is what you got to understand. The white man treat everybody like that. And some of these Black... that. Yeah, the white man treat everybody like that. Everybody gonna get less than what I get. That's just what they do. But I do respect what she's saying though, right, Lala? When she's saying that people expect Black women to just be happy just to be around. Shit.
Yep,
if I had been born a Black woman, y'all had me fucked up.
It's so hard, Darrel, that being a black woman, like, you work so hard to get to a certain point in your life, career wise and everything. And they just expect you to just take what they know. Like with me personally, I left a 6-figure job there because they weren't giving me the contract that I asked for. They weren't giving me the
Right.
rights to, yes, they giving everybody else their contract. And when it came to me, they wanted to give me a subpar contract. And I said, no. I left. When I tell you, Dara, they kept, and I listened to Queen. Queen goes, close the door quietly. I closed the door quietly. Dara, they begged me for 4 months to come back. And I gave because of me and my work, they got a £7 million contract because of me.
Couldn't
And
you
they
sue
begged me to
them?
come back. Yeah, because they wouldn't give it to me. I'm like, so I'm a contractor. Instead of me paying 40% tax, which I have to pay, right? I could have paid less because you would have given me the contract that I deserve, and the taxman would have known that I'm a contractor, I'm self-employed. They wouldn't do that for me, but they did it for everybody else
So you
because
had
they
to
wanted.
put the lawyers on their ass,
Yeah,
huh?
listen, I was like, thank you, goodbye. I left. I never looked back. Never looked back.
Did they
Straight
pay
away,
you
got another
though?
6-figure job. You know what I mean? Like, you need to know your worth. Like, and right now, I'm really proud of women, especially Black women, knowing their worth and waking up and saying, no, I deserve better. I'm going to get better.
Do you think it's about racism, or do you think it's about sexism?
It's a bit of both. One is racism because they
Mm,
always want you to stay in your place. They don't want you to make the same money as your white counterparts, right? Second is sexism because they don't like women anyway. Majority of the men in the healthcare industry are misogynists, right? Yeah, and
right.
they don't like women, especially black women are more educated than them, that know more than them. They don't like it, so you always have to dim yourself down, dim your light in certain environments because they can't take it. So it's a
And
bit
so
of
this
both.
I just can't relate to, right, Lala, because I'm not a black woman, right? So I guess
But
as a
you're a
man,
black man though, you face certain discrimination at work.
yeah, I not me personally, right? I wouldn't. I go through life very fair, right? So I have seen discrimination at work, but can I say I myself feel like I ever personally been discriminated against? No, because a lot of the times when I come to a job, I just come qualified. Like for example, right now, I can call my boss over at Amazon. They'll tell you I'm one of the best under the company, and I know this. And they have me training people now because they can rely on me to train people properly to do their job. So I think that certain see, I don't want to say that because then it sounds like I'm taking up for people who are doing these malicious things. But what I'm saying is this: when you bring a certain amount of value to the table, usually, in my experience as a man, I get what I'm gonna get. That's just what it is. I get paid more than other drivers and everything. But I will say this again: I'm not a black woman, and I know for a fact that gender pay gap exists. I think it's more about sexism than about racism. That's why I asked you that, because I think they do
Okay.
this with all women. They do it with white women. They do it with fucking
But white
Pacific
women
Islander
can
women.
speak back and fight back. The minute a black woman does, it's disciplinary, it's work performance review, it's all of that. Trust me, I know myself because like I said, I've
I
been in a
agree. That I agree.
managerial position. I've been the head of departments. Like I have had high roles where I've seen them do it, but because I'm there, they dim it down. So it is racism
Mhm.
because I see it. But because I'm the only black Muslim woman there, they have to dim down their racism and use other words because here the racism in the UK, I'll be honest with you, it's not direct like in America where they call you the N word and they go out. It's not like that. They use different wording. It's very microaggressive the way they word their racism towards you and act towards you. So you have to be on point to pick up certain things. So that's why I always say is a bit of both, is racism and is the gender problem as well.
So, do you think that it is sexist and racist from black men?
For black men as well in the work environment.
No, coming from black men towards black women. Like, do you think that black men also have this oppressive mind state where they do not want to pay black women what they're worth?
It depends. We can't
Oh,
all generalize certain black men, right? Certain ones love to put black women in their place, make you feel like you ain't worthy. So they will do that to you.
okay. Because I think about black men like, I hate to mention him right now, but Tyler Perry, he seemed like
Oh,
he has a lot of black women that he's,
let me
paying
tell you
very
something.
well.
I really am not a fan of him. I've never been a fan of him for years. And I've been saying this, and I always get a lot of heat. I get a lot of hate. That man hates black women, point blank, period. He only uses black women to make himself richer. He uses the black community to make himself richer. What he does outside of his entities and his company is far worse. It says a lot about his character than it does him directing, writing, and producing.
So even though he has black women working for him, so think about it like this, Lala. We have a YouTube content creator. His name is Anton. He will argue like this: I have black women working for me, and I help them pay their bills and get them exposure and visibility. So I can't hate black women if they're working for me. To that argument, you say what?
Now repeat that again. What did he say?
He made the same argument that I feel like I would make for Tyler Perry. Not that I agree with these arguments, just that I would make them for the sake of arguing, or for the sake of debating. That's the proper word. He said, Lala, that he can't hate black women because he had black women on his payroll working for him,
That don't
and
mean
he's paying them
nothing.
well. So you
That
can't
don't mean
hate
nothing because
somebody
they're.
that you're
He's
paying
saying,
well.
okay, but that don't mean anything. We in corporations that pay us very well and hate us, already.
I
It's
agree.
everyday life. What makes you different than anybody else? People can still hate you and still pay you great. You know what I mean? Like, because there's a benefit. There's it's a supply and demand. Like she supplies and you demanding. Like you're demanding it, right? He demands her. She supplies the goods. Doesn't mean he cannot hate her, don't like her. He's making
I agree with
money
you.
off of these actresses. If he didn't have these type of big name actresses, you think he'll make the money that he makes now to build his own
No.
film compound? No, he wouldn't. He built that off the hardworking black men and black women actresses and actors. But does that mean he likes them? Not in my opinion, he doesn't.
Damn.
That's just me. Because any man that wants to like, don't get me wrong, there is toxic families, there is toxic women and men, there is. But the fact that you only highlight that and not the good parts of the community, it says a lot about you and your inner workings of your mind, in my opinion.
I couldn't agree with you more. Yes, Gore, we are back. And Gore, I gotta show you the 2024 Palisade the nigga dropped. Ciao. Anyway, so hit my cash app. Give it that. Anyway, but that's later. We'll talk about that later. I'll show y'all the truck later. Queen Shiba is sitting pretty, looking nice. You know what I'm saying? Body. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
And that's a misconception because we are asking for more and demanding what we deserve.
I agree. I think those were good answers. And I'm
Yes.
going to add just a little bit. I think a number one misconception is you don't need us.
Ooh.
You don't need us. The world, the corporations, F around and find out.
Period. Have you ever had a man tell you that he don't need you, Lala, and then you removed your presence, and then he called you and told you that he needed you?
No, they don't. Darrel, they don't get that far with me to tell me he needs me or not. Nah, not me. No.
I've never had a woman tell me, "Nigga, I don't need you," and didn't regret it. They all regret it, or either that or I'm a narcissist, one of the two. But they keep regretting it because in real life, I'm a real life good man. If you don't believe me, ask my wife. Anyway, Yeah, Gore, you
But
got to
you
keep
can,
winning,
but
man.
you know what? You give the vibe of a like. There's no, for me, I don't know you that well, Darrel, but from what I know of you, you don't have narcissistic vibes at all. You're very open and direct person, but you still, do you know you know how you know you're a good man and a good husband to wife? All you do is talk about your wife and your children. That's when you know a man is so good to his family. The fact that he keeps talking about them. And the light that you shine on them and the way your voice goes up when you talk about your wife and when you talk about your kids, that to me says everything about you and your character already. That already says that you're a great man because of the way you talk about your family.
It's important for me to make sure, my wife have everything that she want, and I know that she wanted a Palisade, she wanted a new one. It was a good deal. I wish my credit's like at 674 now. If it had been at 700, I'd probably pay less down payment, but it's a blessing. I put like $10,000 down, and she was able to get what she wanted. Now, when we drive, we can ride, in style. Which the Mazda is nice. Let me make that clear. But it's just so much bigger in the Palisade. It's the biggest truck that Hyundai make. So, like I said, I'll show you guys that later on. It's very, 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 very nice truck.
Yeah, but you know, they will call you a sap for that too. Or you buying your wife a truck? Listen, they'll be calling you a sap for that too.
They do call me a simp, but it don't even matter because my wife fine. She got a fat ass and she's beautiful. So it don't
You
really
guys
matter.
say simp, we say a sap.
Oh yeah, no, I don't really care about that shit.
You're doing good by your
Let me
family.
check on
That's
her.
all that
Hey,
matters.
what you doing, man? She might be asleep. I think she took the truck with her. Shit. All right. With that being said, we got the house to ourselves. Let's get it. No kids in the house. Let's go.
Because we are needed. We do make an impact, whether we're recognized or not. I'm not trying to be funny, but in a lot of instances, we are the alpha and the omega. You better ask somebody. And with that being said, can you give an example of when somebody effed around and found out? Girl, why you ask me that? Out of all people, why you ask me that? I'm a Libra. I'm gonna keep it real. And one thing about me is I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it nice, but don't ever underestimate me.
Yeah.
Okay, who? Wait a minute, that's personal.
Child. B. Taylor went to war against Princella.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, where you at? Oh, you went to the bank? Bye, girl. My wife went to the bank, y'all. I'm like, where my wife at? I had to check on her. Anyway, she always at the bank. B. Taylor went to war last year against Princella. It was, it got bloody. It got messy. And I genuinely hated seeing it for both girls. I like them both. But when feelings and business mix and sex, for some women, they can't. This is why, let me make this. This is why I don't give this dick to everybody. Because everybody can't handle this dick. You put some dick on some women, all logic goes out the window. Same way with some of these niggas. You put pussy on them, or, some of these studs, all logic goes out the window. And that's not a diss to Princella. That's just the facts. Let's go back to the video.
She looked in that camera. Who was you talking to?
Baby, I'm talking to whoever they feel it, they know.
Oh.
They probably watching right now.
Child.
Oh, we go. What you think? Who's she talking to?
She talking to somebody either in the workplace that underestimated her and didn't value who she is, and probably couldn't handle what she presented. Her presence speaks before she even has to.
Them too.
So I'm assuming.
Them too.
Okay.
Them too. Oh, them too.
You said him too.
I say him too. You see, I'm being messy a little bit. I say him too. Listen, have you ever been underestimated and they effed around and found out?
Quite a few times. When I used.
Lala, have you ever been underestimated and somebody fucked around and found out?
Yes, a few times. And I'm a better person for it because, and I'm like, you know me, that I'm very rah, rah, rah. But certain situations when I'm really over it, I don't give them nothing. And that's what makes people more mad. Don't give them anything, energy. I didn't give them anything. I just kept it moving. And to this day, I still get the calls. I still get the emails. I still get the messages like, will we ever be, are we ever going to talk again? Things like that. But once I'm over you, I'm over you. I just don't allow you in my presence, in my life, anything. I wish you the best, but I don't want nothing to do with you.
I feel like a lot of times these men just want access to a woman's body. They don't really want to actually change the parts of themselves that's going to give her the best outcome when it comes to dating them. They just want another chance to stick their wee wee inside of her. That's just all it is, literally. So that's my thoughts on when I see men who want to spin the block or women who want to spin the block. There's plenty of women. You know how many women that hit me up since I've been fucking married to try to get some dick? It makes no sense.
Are you joking? Right. And do they know you're married?
Of course. Yeah, my wife is all over my...
Oh, that's disgusting. That's so disgusting.
Oh yeah, people are disgusting. It's not just, I try to tell women behind closed doors. I shit on men on YouTube mostly, but behind closed doors, everybody is pretty much all the same. There's plenty of women that will sleep with a man and know he have a woman. There's a woman that me and my wife got into a disagreement about recently. Kai's net girlfriend recently allegedly gave oral sex to his best friend Phantom, and it led to an altercation where their relationship had to come to a halt. And I just kind of say, I just feel like, people are who they are.
Darrel, what? You casting out his new chick, the new girl.
Yeah, that's what they saying. They saying that his girl.
I don't believe that. I don't Phantom would ever. I don't think he would do that to him.
Well, Phantom was the one who announced it. He said, I was, just playing around, asked your girl for some head. And then she said, yeah. So then she started doing it. I mean, what was he supposed to do?
That's his boy's girl. That's actually his girlfriend.
Yeah, that was his boy girl.
Oh,
for 3 years.
That's so foul. That is so foul. But then that means she was never with Kai Cenat for the right reasons anyway. Exactly. And people been telling him, allegedly, if it's true.
And she fucked around and found out. They're not together no more. Just to go along with the topic of the video. But she fucked around and she found out.
Good. I'm glad he stood on business, but that's so disgusting. But Phantom, I wouldn't, if I was Kai, I would never talk to that guy again.
I'll pull up that a little bit later.
Okay.
Me and my wife, we definitely had different. We had different points of views on that.
Okay.
But let's carry on.
Used to work in corporate. I was underestimated. I was definitely undervalued. And then when I was removed from the space, it didn't go as they thought it would go. And the higher ups that set out to remove me, most of them were also removed.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Watch that tea. Yeah. She said wave to them just in case they come across.
Pose to the camera now. Click.
Be dad. Have you ever been underestimated and they had to F around and find out?
Always. Because I feel I'm a small statured woman. So
you said always. That's a polarized statement.
Most of the time.
Okay.
Because 5'2", 125 pounds, you walk in a room, most of my arenas are male dominated.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know anything. I'm the smartest one at the table.
Oh, y'all giving corporate example. I want to get all in your business though. Why is everybody giving corporate example?
Let me take a shot at Queen Shiba, trying to stir y'all up and get this tea out of y'all. That's what we do as YouTubers, and she's the classiest at it.
She is. She's the funniest. Darrel, I love Queen Shiba. She's number one. She's hilarious. She's so classy.
Very beautiful also.
Sorry?
She's very beautiful.
Very beautiful, very beautiful.
That's a
And
fact.
she's just a funny woman. She is like, her personality is on some next level.
Have you
I
ever seen
adore that
Queen Shiba
woman.
when she was younger?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She's been a stunner.
Demon.
She's been a stunner.
Mm-hmm. But she married, so I'm married, so we're gonna keep it respectful. Let's go.
Ain't no man ever fucked around and found out.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what are we doing?
So, I have a story.
Okay. I'm like, sorry, honey.
Now, excuse me, y'all. Smoking dabs over here. So, her story about fucking around and finding out, it has a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, right? A lot of nuances. And I'm going to break this down. I believe, if my memory serves me right, she is going to say that she was dating an NFL player. Okay. And then she later on clarified that he was a Hall of Famer. Okay. Not a regular, average NFL player. And he ghosted her. So she put up to this nigga crib, which, again, you know what? Let me let her tell the story.
Put the disclaimer out here. Years ago, I dated a professional NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
He ghosted me. Like, we dated for like 3 years. And, I'm calling him, we're supposed to have our time together or whatever. He didn't answer the phone. So I said, okay. Drove over to his house.
Oh, she did a drive.
Knocked on the door.
Let's start there. I was watching the ladies when they was talking about DDG and Halle Bailey. The lady said, when Halle said, DDG came to my house unannounced when I wasn't picking up his phone calls. Lady said that nigga was crazy. Said that DDG was crazy. Said that, exactly, Rooster said that he was supposed to be in jail. Now we exhibiting the same behaviors and we laugh. This is the things that the ladies have to check. Maybe not in a moment like this, but this is insane work. I would be fearing for her life in Detroit. Luckily, she was dating with somebody who had a lot to lose. Don't pop up at my house, baby. If I don't pick up the phone for you, baby, that's a hint. That's a message right there in itself, baby. You about to play yourself, low-key. I'm begging you. Don't do that. That's dangerous.
He went upstairs to the upstairs window, opened up the window, looked out the window, saw it was me, closed the window. And I said, oh, okay.
Okay. Communication has been established. Look at her face. I know this nigga didn't just open up the top window, look at me, and close the window. Not me. We're going to get into why rich niggas move the way that they move. We're going to talk about that. Right? This story right here, I'm going to keep this one in my little pocketbook. Because it's a constant reminder. When it comes to that cheese, these women willing to do whatever. You think she would have been at a broke nigga house like that doing that shit? No. But I'm not here to judge. I'm not God. Just calling out the facts. And she a baddie. I see body. I see face. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Let's go.
Knocked on the door. He went upstairs to the upstairs window, opened up the window, looked out the window, saw it was me, closed the window. And I said, oh, okay. So he had just bought this brand new truck, which was his baby. I pulled off, but I drove around the block and parked down the block, right? I know this.
What you do after that?
He came outside.
You keyed that man's car?
No. I'm going to tell you what I did.
Girl, don't incriminate yourself fucking around on here.
A little bit better. So he came outside, you know, to make sure I was gone or whatever. I just waited. Just power of the pause. So when he went back inside, you know those landscaper logs that you have? This lets you know how when a woman is scorned, you get angry. I picked that log up like a Louisville slugger and went to town on his door, tore the door up.
The car door?
His truck door. Through the
We have an admittance of guilt, Your Honor, right there. Right there, Your Honor. That'd be me in court 2 weeks later. Your Honor. Remember that one claim I filed with Allstate back in the day? I had to pay for that. We got it, Your Honor. We finally got her. What the fuck?
Shut up, silly woman.
And then on top of this why it's so hard being a SimpGod. Right? Because imagine a black man telling this story. Imagine DDG get online, right? DDG hanging with the homies. Yeah, man. I went over there with motherfucking Haley, right? She opened the door to the top roof and shit. Looked down. Ain't even say hi to me, just closed the window. Bitch, I'm DDG. Then I see she got a brand new Benzie. I parked down the street on some stalking shit, right? I wait for Shorty to drive out the motherfucking door. I pick up a motherfucking Louisville slugger log. And I bash the motherfucking door in. Bro, they gonna say you crazy, bro. You should be arrested. Nobody should be around you. Kids should be taken from you. The double standards alone causes conflict. Let this been Tommy Sotomayor sitting in this chair telling this exact same story. Come on, man. We gotta have some consistency. If we don't got no consistency, we lose everything. We lose everything. Anyway, man, let's keep going.
Through the log, got back in my car and drove, right? Drove around the block again. He comes back outside. He's cussing and fussing, and in his frenzy of, oh, my truck and yada, 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 he didn't hear me walk up.
Oh.
NFL player. Hall of Famer at that. I walk up behind him. I just start choking him.
So you now admitting to physical assault. Again, imagine if DDG was. I'm gonna say this time. I'm gonna keep going. DDG walk up. Yeah, then right after I fucked up the door, I walked up behind Hallie, right, allegedly, and she even did the strangle sign. She did the strangle sign. And start choking the fuck out that bitch. Bro, what? The fuck? You think that's cool? Nah, right? You know what we didn't hear in this story? That he fought back and started beating on her ass. Because of course that would have been inappropriate, right? Of course that would have been inappropriate despite all of this shit. That's why as men, you gotta always learn, nigga, this world when you came into it is against you and it's gonna die against you. She done fucked this nigga property up, stalked this nigga. She said I was at the end of the corner waiting for this nigga to pull off. All of this shit didn't happen. Crime after crime after crime. Count 1, count 2, count 3, count 4. Then she done choked the nigga. All because he didn't want to use his autonomy to be with her. That's what I'm saying, bro. And again, guess what? You gotta deal with it. That's why I smoke weed, bro. Y'all don't know what type of shit niggas be dealing with around this bitch, bro. Niggas gonna have to deal with shit, and guess what? Take that shit on the chin, keep moving, blood. Otherwise, y'all gonna fucking fall apart like Kurt Cobain.
At that, I walk up behind him. I just start choking him.
What?
I just start choking him. Didn't hear me walk up.
Oh.
NFL player. Hall of Famer.
You snuck up behind him. He didn't hear me walk up.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Fucking God. Okay, let's hear this abuse shit.
Walk up.
Oh.
NFL player. Hall of Famer. At that, I walk up behind him. I just start choking him. Yes. Gemini. Original outlaw.
Okay.
Either you're going to love me or hate me.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the same
You
time.
can't mess with it.
Girl.
Not.
Girl. Okay, because the only way I can get y'all to understand is if I use a nigga y'all don't like. So let's put it back on DDG. Oh shit, I'm a Gemini. Yeah, you got I smacked that bitch and choked her and fucked up her fucking shit, and I stalked her, crept up behind her before she could see me. Gemini. I'm a Gemini. You gotta love me or leave me. What? Child. It be the prettiest ones. It be the prettiest ones. You would think, nigga, I got a baddie. Shorty small, petite, body right, skin right, smile right. Whole time pussy hoe crazy. This pussy depressed. I'm about to stretch him, yeah. Pig nails around his neck. But this ain't domestic, yeah. She sound like Megan Stallion ass. Look at B. Taylor face. Look. That says it all. Ciao. Girl, you choked that nigga. Girl, you did all. Girl. Bitch, are you good? Yeah, bitch, I'm good. I just had to go talk that nigga for a little bit. That nigga went picking up my phone, bitch. You feel me, bitch? That nigga had me fuck that bitch. Period. On periods, bitch. Call the police on her crazy fine ass.
Ever.
I don't really run across too many Gemini.
They don't-
So he
no.
found out.
Not that I know of.
So
He up around and found out.
He did. So now when we see each other, I helped him find his current.
Is that what? Before you get to that news, sister, is that what we calling domestic abuse now and stalking? He found out. Child, y'all play it safe, fellas. City Girls is up 1,000 points right now, and they taking niggas' domes off too. Your dome not even safe no more. It used to be able to go out here, cheat, and some niggas surviving. Yeah, your car gonna be straight. Now, them days are over. Fuck over one of these girls and you gonna, like Shorty said, fuck around and find out. Child. I can't believe the black community is becoming this abusive towards one another. I can't even it's hard for me to even talk about black femicide and what's happening to black women when Shorty sound like the fucking Winter Soldier right now. But you know what? Let me keep going.
Not that I know of.
So
He up around and found out.
He did. So now when we see each other, I helped him find his current wife. So he was, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That's
Okay.
giving freak off.
What? Whoa.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
You hold on. So the nigga that wasn't answering the phone calls for you to the point where you had to go to his house, look at him while he opened his window from the 4th floor and don't answer the door for you. Waited to him to leave, right? Stalk him from down the street, fuck up his dough, choke this man. And after all of that, sister, you still found this nigga a wife.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I found that nigga a wife. He should be thanking me. What? That's what I'm saying. Oh, to be a rich nigga, This is giving Jazzy Brown at 50 years old. That's what it's giving. I mean, I never see niggas like Jay Prince having women talk like this. That nigga fucked me over. And I found him another bitch. What? Man, let's keep going.
Found out.
Not that I know of.
So
he upped around and found out.
He did. So now when we see each other, I helped him find his current wife. So he was, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That's
Okay.
giving freak off.
No.
That's giving her. I'm just
Because
kidding.
after
I'm
that-
just
after-
kidding.
And do the current wife know this? Hey, too. Do the current wife know that you're the reason why she on that dick now? Do she know that? Child, y'all was real spicy in this video. Y'all was so spicy. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I enjoyed the video. But I was flabbergasted.
Level stayed very, very
I'm
high.
just glad with you.
And we're amicable. When we
Okay,
see
we're
each
going
other,
to come back to that.
Yeah.
Because that's very,
What? Hold on.
stayed very, very
I'm
high.
just glad with you.
And we're amicable. When we
I don't believe that. How you get a high respect level and you amicable with a man that, I will repeat, did not want to talk to you. He ghosted you. You drove to his house like a stalker. He looked out from the window, didn't respond. After that, you parked down the street. According to you. Right? Then after he drove off, so Lord knows how long you was waiting. After he drove off, you came from out of nowhere with a fucking Louisville Slugger, piece of wood, popped his shit. Then, I guess he didn't even see you coming. You choked the nigga. Then you find him a wife, and now y'all all respectful, and now y'all amicable. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's true.
Okay, sis. Okay. You got it.
okay, we're going to come back to that.
Yeah.
Because that's very generous
Yeah.
of you.
It's nice.
She's a
Very generous. Very generous.
lovely lady.
Okay, now she wants, okay, girl.
No, she
Any
really
girl.
is. I like her. She called me. Yeah. We're friends.
Never mind. I gotta respect Queen Shiba guess. I almost took it down. If my wife have a woman say, oh yeah, I introduced them, they real nice. Just trust me, we all fucking. That's a fact. That's a fact. I ain't even picking this girl calls. All right? I'm not picking up her calls and she out finding me more pussy. Make that make sense.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Baby, what you been doing all day, baby? I'm sorry I didn't get your phone calls, baby. I was busy. Oh, don't worry about it, Daddy. While you was ignoring my phone calls and totally acting like I don't fucking exist, you know what I was doing? What you was doing, baby? I was getting you some new pussy, baby. Damn. She bad, she thick. She everything that you like. You don't even gotta go out and look for those hoes. I got you. Big mama. Damn. You the full package. I mean, I ain't gonna wife you. I'm still gonna have you on the side and shit. We're gonna be amicable. We're gonna be amicable. You my man. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard of, bro. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard of. That shit remind me of when The Weeknd made that song called Acquainted. We never gonna be together, but I'm very glad that we acquainted. We acquainted. Baby, you're no good. All my niggas think I'm crazy cause I'm thinking about us lately, but really if I could, I forget about you, Y'all know the song, man. Let's keep going, man.
Okay, we go. I know y'all gave really nice Sunday morning church examples of corporate. We talking about these men.
Whose windows did you bust?
I never busted a window, but I will say, you know, since we're being transparent, I've been married for 24 years, and sometimes your partner has to have an F around and find out moment. And he has found out, and we have been together for 24 years.
Oh.
Sometimes you have to, in order for your presence to be made known, you have to withdraw it.
Okay. We getting somewhere. I like this one. I like the We Go girl from the beginning, though. Beautiful. But they all beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. They all bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying if I said one more attractive than the other one. They all bad. That's just the facts. Let's keep going.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And don't give them access to, like, I'm telling you, this is what we need to do. This is what, oh, okay. So let me kind of, and
Even as a wife, when you say you gotta,
Yeah, she thought too long. Eyes blinking and shit, girl. Yeah, she was drawing that coochie. If you get her upset, you ain't getting no coochie off her. That's a fact. Gore said, "Look at these women cracking whips on these ninjas." Child, I was watching this shit, dying laughing. She said, "Oh, I had to teach my husband. Sometimes your partner, them niggas gotta learn too. I had to withdraw my energy, removing access. As a man, you automatically know what that means. No more pool nanny for you, daddy." What that Lizzo song at? NBA playoff, you still can't fuck. You paid the rent, but you still can't fuck. You apologize, but you still won't. But you still can't. And you still won't. Oh, y'all know the song? I know y'all don't listen to new music and y'all be on bullshit. So let me go ahead and get because y'all, this is off Lizzo's new album. Because she said, my husband can't fuck. That's insane work. Man, Lizzo, let's go. Hey, not cooking with Kaya getting a shout out on the Lizzo album. Hey. She said you can't fuck. It is what it is. What you gonna do? Jack off. That's the best advice for you niggas to do, man. Go buy some Vaseline, man. 2 or 3 bottles a week. Should be fine.
withdraw.
I'll say back then in my F around find out moment, I did, but now as a wife, as learning, right? Because we were in our 20s, we're now in our 40s. I wouldn't withdraw my presence, but I'm not withdrawing my stance.
Oh.
So my presence is here, but I'm
Absolutely.
standing on what I'm telling you I need.
I can respect that. That's a respectable, logical, reasonable statement.
So, yeah.
I love that. I love how she. Wait a minute.
She said,
I
I'm
love you,
telling
though.
you.
I know. Just
Telling you what I
listen.
need.
I want a little more, but I ain't gonna pick and pride because listen, sir, I know you're a very nice guy. So
he's a good man,
yes,
Savannah.
Yes.
No, but you know how you go through your challenges. We were married at 24 years old, right?
Yeah.
So I went in with what I thought marriage should look like. And I am very much, listen, you take care of me and I'm going to do headstands. I'm going to bring you water. I'm going to do splits. I'm going to hang from the ceiling, whatever you need. But I had to learn.
Whoa. Hold on.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That shit crazy.
I know you was a freak. What she say just now? Handstands, going backward. Look at Big Taylor's face. Because a child. Oh, this one. Boy, that was funny. But this one says she hang off the ceiling and everything for you, boy. Dangerous coochie right here.
24 years old, right?
Yeah.
So I went in with what I thought marriage should look like. And I am very much, listen, you take care of me and I'm going to do headstands. I'm going to bring you water. I'm going to do splits. I'm going to hang from the ceiling, whatever you need. But I had to learn that every man requires different things. And I also had to learn that what I require isn't necessarily what he requires. So I'm giving you what I want. And I wasn't taking the time also on his end to find out what is it that you want. Because I felt like what I wanted, I take care of the whole family. You know how women, we run the family. So I think we just had to come to a very...
Hold on, sis. Now you cooking. She said she had to take the time out to see what he wanted as well. That's very important. Very, very, very important. Because a lot of women in relationships are only focused on what's important to them, just like a lot of men are. And there has to be balance. Okay, I care about my needs and wants and my standards, but I also care about what my wife cares about and the things that matter to her. Those are just the facts. But let's keep going.
Very much good conclusion. We're still married.
Okay.
And I'm still smiling.
Yeah. I like that.
And you have to allow him the capacity to grow with you too, so that you can gel.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know if you have to. It depends on who the man is.
Well, yeah, and it depends
when
on
you
if
say
they
you
want
have to allow them.
what within reason. And when I say the
What's
capacity,
a reasonable amount of time now?
Okay. So
if you as a woman, you're coming in, you're doing what you think you should be doing, what's a reasonable amount of time that a woman has to allow a man to grow with her? Keep it real. In your opinion.
no more than a year.
Damn, y'all got 12 months. In 12 months, you don't see that growth, you through.
No more than a year. Because at that point, you're losing time.
Yes.
And you can't renew that. So you have those conversations frequently. You put it on the table. And if they can't grow, or if you can't grow, you got to go.
I think it depends on the age as well. And then some people outgrow each other when you meet and you start off.
Okay. Now B. Taylor about to go off. So let me address a few things. Within a year, me and my wife has gotten married, made more money, buying new spaceships. You feel me? Because it's important to us to work together. But we are in our 30s now. My wife 40. At the end of the day, we older now. We know better. Everybody don't know better. I think some people gonna take longer than a year. I'm keeping it 100 with you. But that's up to you. If you want to invest that time into somebody, you do that diligently. Don't do that just, you know what I'm saying, with any and every fucking body. That's how you play yourself.
Young, you know, or are you willing to make the changes?
Yeah.
So I think it depends on like the age, and then also,
Okay. Give me more.
Well, okay, because some people can outgrow each other. Like there's a couple who maybe got married at a young age, but then as they got older, the wife usually tends to feel like she's outgrown her husband because she's reached all these milestones, and she feel like he's still the same guy, not as in character, but like he's just stunted.
Yes.
And she's ready to go here, and he's still comfortable here. And it's like she feels like she has to pull him with her.
Yeah.
And when you pulling somebody with you, that feels very heavy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it starts to age you
Yes.
and everything. So you gotta just cross the line.
Yeah.
Okay. This is good. What does heaviness feel like to a woman? Like, give them specific examples, because that's vague. But you cooking.
Do y'all agree with B. Taylor? Because I'm conflicted. You know, after the whole Prince Ella stuff, I'm conflicted about B. Taylor and her advice about men. But you know what? Let's go.
Yeah. So I have an example. It was a woman that got married when she was like in her early 20s to a man who was in his 30s. She has catapulted in her career like no other. And now she feels like he's still where he's at. And she is like getting all these degrees and going places, traveling all over the world. He's like, I'm comfortable. And she's steady feeling like she's trying to push him to be his best self because she pushes herself.
No, she's not pushing him to be his best self. She's trying to push him to be something that's better suitable for her. That's the problem. You was with him, giving him coochie then, but now you made more money. He gotta change up for you. No, go leave and go get you another nigga. Oh, when you get one of those men who make as much money as you, he's gonna treat you like a nut rag and go get 5 more that look just like you. Oh yeah, Gore, that sounds very familiar. Very familiar. Trying to be cool, Gore. I'm gonna roll to the blunt because that one almost triggered me to go off.
And it stresses her out. And I find
it stresses me out.
That a lot of women, when they're stressed and they suppress a lot within their relationship, they end up getting autoimmune diseases.
Yes.
Get what?
About that. Relationship, they end up getting autoimmune diseases.
Yes.
Autoimmune disease. Oh my God, I'm on thin ice right now. God, please give me serenity. Let's be Taylor on straight. You know what, Lord? Okay. And the problem that I have with B. Taylor is she be on bullshit 24/7. Oh yeah, that nigga, I met him. We was both graduated, working regular jobs. Next thing you know, I made a little bit more money. I'm traveling. I'm living my best life. I'm trying to get him to live his best life. But he just want to live in a couch and chilling and make a little bit of money. I don't know. Just say you want a rich nigga. You don't care about this man. And I won't even be with no fucking woman that's every day. All right, I know we got the 2024 Palisade, but you know, we could be living our best life in the 2026 Palisade. Go get you a nigga that can get you a 2026 Palisade. Look. I'll go the fuck off. That's my wife no better than me. No, child, don't do that with me. Don't do that with me. This gaslighting is a form of trauma in itself, B. Taylor. And autoimmune diseases, child.
We don't talk about that enough.
Yeah. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. What's the role of a wife then? Because we cooking, and some people may say, y'all modern day women, you need to be loving your husband, standing by his side. I'm picking up what you putting down. What's the actual role of a wife then?
Baby, you tell me, because I ain't make it though. Look, I said, you know how the Bible says that some people is meant to be a wife and some are not. I think I'm a part of it.
Don't speak that over yourself.
I mean,
damn. Child, Big Taylor has lost all hope for marriage in this bitch. Oh man, who would have saw this coming?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I'm not looking forward to being a wife, not preparing to be a wife, but one day a nigga's supposed to make me a wife. Okay. What's the role of a wife? Child, you gotta tell me. But you want to be okay. Now, this is how you know marriage not for her, because she sees no benefit to it. Like I said, B. Taylor is one of the nation's best journalists. If you was to ask her, what is the role of a journalist? She'd have a million different answers. Precise ones. She don't want to be a wife. She want to be taken care of. She want access to good dick and a good quality life. Like a lot of women do. They don't want an actual husband. She don't want to pop out babies all fucking day. Have a man telling her what to do. Have a man leading. They don't really, a lot of women don't really want that. A lot of women just genuinely want a man that's going to smile in their face, be handsome, tell them what the fuck they want to hear, give them good dick, treat them well, open the car door up, pick them up, pay some bills. That's it. If they can do all of that shit without the legal attachment, they would. That's a fact. It's a fact. But, you know, maybe I'm just not being a simp today, so whatever.
Okay. But you know what? I'm going to ride with you because I think when it comes to a woman, the first insult they going to hit you with, that's why you ain't got no man.
Yes.
That's why your man left.
Yeah.
Or, bitch, that's why you ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
But Queen, that goes both ways. Women would tell a nigga in a heartbeat, you ain't even got no woman. You ain't even getting no pussy. And that's why I would tell women, be careful with that. Because if you're telling him right now, as a shaming tactic, you're not even getting no pussy, and then he go out and become fucking Duke, Dennis, or Future, and start skeeting nutting every bitch. Now what? Now he the man, right? Because you just said the nigga that's a loser not getting no pussy. Now he getting all the pussy, and he's skeeting in girls. So he the man right now. Now he's still a bandit. Okay. Damn. And they said lies. Girls want that. Women want partners. I agree, Nan. I agree.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Somebody
You're right.
cook on that. Somebody take that.
So let me say this. I want to go back and address what you said about your friend or someone that you know, 20-something, husband, 30-something. Do you feel as if she knew early on that he lacked motivation? Because there's signs and
I think she was looking
hints.
for help at the time. She was young, single mother.
Okay.
And he was older and established.
Okay.
Now that she has.
So her agenda was totally different from his agenda from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you don't have agendas that gel, you're going to pivot off of each other, right? Now, the role of a wife.
No, this is what happened. She was a young tenderoni. She was young, unestablished, single mother. So she was popping coochie for a fact. But she didn't have her shit together. Right? She put up on that nigga Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. Right? We still got the scene. I'm in a bind, Nate. I need a few dollars. What you mean you need a few dollars? What you mean? I'ma need some money to... Come on now, baby. You know the type of shit I be on. You know the type of shit on. Oh, look. This type of shit she was on, man. Shit. Matter of fact, speaking of money, man, I need a cash app, man. Here we go.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That's
black man going to Brokeback Mountain is insane. Yeah, right. Because again, like the women are on her saying, she over there in the hood trying to buy some pussy. Sure. The last time I could check, Stoney was a grown ass woman, right? And last time I checked, grown women use their full autonomy. From robbing banks to selling pussy. They was doing it all. If anything, I respect their gangster. Take care of your feelings by any fucking means necessary. But don't forget that some woman that you probably like right now, another nigga done slutted her out before. Had her begging, you know what I'm saying? Just like the girl in this video. Ignoring her calls, she doing crazy shit. And now she loving your life, nigga. Alright?
From the very beginning.
Yes.
So when you don't have agendas that gel, you're gonna pivot off of each other, right? Now the role of a wife is, I mean, we're the neck. We direct every aspect. So we can, again, always operate in our feminine self, because that's what men want. You know, women want to be desired.
Yes.
Men want to be needed, right? So we go there. We can do all the wifely duties, you know, cook, clean, sex, honey, I love you, all the accolades or whatever. But for me, the purpose of me being a wife, I'm your business partner. We have to do business well together. Because when heaven...
I agree. I agree. That's one of the main things about me and my wife that I love, is we make money together. Right? If I ain't had to take care of this business in Detroit and go see my mama and shit, like real life, if I had to see my mama and my kids, I'll be working today and tomorrow. No bullshit. Y'all ain't still at the Cash App yet. See, y'all don't fuck with me like that. It say 90 watching. Mostly at Twitter. But still, I'm going to keep reviewing this just because.
Something happens to you, I still got to be able to maintain our legacy.
That's a fact.
So I look for husbands that will be great business partners. What's your business acumen? And how can we grow that together and move forward in that?
There you go. For me, I had to learn.
I think the business partner thing is a big thing. And she probably very emotionally mature. Meaning she ain't tripping if you compliment somebody or, you know, any of that shit that average women be tripping about. Anyway, let's go.
To look at the word role differently, because this is not a play. And once this is over, I'm a different person. So what is my responsibility? What is my duty in this marriage? And what is yours? And let's communicate it. And my basic thing to him is, we talk about this, it's our marriage. So we get to do whatever we want to do, no matter what society does. So we don't necessarily have roles. When I tell you that man probably cleans better than me, he puts away the dishes every night after eating. But there's certain things I'll take on, like, hey, I noticed that the car needed an oil change. And because that's just who I am. That doesn't make me a hard woman and not a soft woman. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I've learned, and I learned this while in my marriage and not before. There's a difference between being vulnerable and being transparent.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. There's a big difference between being vulnerable and transparent. That was one of the gems in this video. A lot of women are transparent. They're not vulnerable. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's go.
Always transparent with my husband, but I was never vulnerable, because I said, when you give somebody your vulnerability, if they drop it, now I'm shattered. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover. So can I trust you enough to give you my vulnerabilities and know, can you just hold these for me for a minute? Because life is heavy right now. And I have found that in him. And that is what sustains us. And all, when you get into these little tips, brings us back to for me anyway, back to this love that I have for him that I couldn't imagine with somebody else.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Y'all are cooking. I want to get in on this one because my brain is just going and going. And I don't think I know or have the perfect answer to that question, even though I posed it. She's a fraud. Fraudulent. Hold on. She's like, wait a second. A whole fraud to my queen in the city.
So how do you show up as a wife?
Okay, hold on, y'all. I made myself laugh, but okay. So for me, as I'm thinking about what both of you,
I think that everybody have their own way of showing up in their relationships, and everything is always going to be different. People always going to have different ways of showing up in their relationship because everybody just, again, everybody is different. Nobody's a monolith. I like to try to be as logical as possible, except when it comes to my family. When it comes to my family, I'm pretty much going to choose them over you. You should know this if you fuck with me. That's just what it is. Like somebody was saying, oh yeah, my mama couldn't move with me. Yeah, I won't even entertain no conversations about somebody telling me what to do with my mama. That's just, I can't, yeah. Anyway.
you have said, and I thought about that. You said business. I said, okay, so for me, I would replace, doing business together with doing life together. I want to do life with you. And as we begin to do life together, if it's our purpose to go into business, that'll come what may, right? But I also think about the notion of the Proverbs 31 woman. And that proverb was actually written by a man. Come on, Craven. Craven's going to be up next. That was actually written by a man describing his wife.
Right.
Not what you're supposed to be.
Right.
So a lot of women have become so busy focusing on another woman's household and what other women got going on. And I want to be feminine like her. I want to be this like her. I want my own business. That is not your calling. So the role of a wife is to be with a period. To be, because he who finds a wife finds a good thing and he is blessed. And as I become and as I just be, he's going to cover me. He's going to bring out the best in me. He's going to help me blossom and bloom. And
I agree. Now that's how you do that. This is why I like Queen Shiba. Well, this is part of the reason why I like Queen Shiba. It's very, 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 very classy. At the end of the day, that's all as a man, that's all I need you to do is just do you. Just be yourself. Right? And a good woman is going to automatically bring qualities and value to a man's life immediately. I'm talking about immediately, bro. You understand me? The only kind of women who have to do all this extra shit to get a man's, attention and love is the ones who don't bring any value. You don't have any value at all. That's why you're going through what you're going through. That's a fact. That's just the facts, my mom. Anyway, let's go.
Become everything I never thought that I could under his head and leadership, up until the point that he proves that he cannot, which comes down to the timeline of the 1 year. So how long should a woman give a man? So if I'm blossoming, and sometimes you're blossoming and blooming because of your heritage and your lineage and your mama and your grandmother, and then you go with a knucklehead or a dusty and you try to save him. And then so what if you get with the wrong guy? How long is too long? I say a year. I say you give them a year and you got to go. Because when women stay too long, that's when we become corrupt. The file becomes corrupt. It's no longer usable. You're not the same. So as a woman and as a wife, my role is to be everything that God called me to be.
I'm going to be honest with you, Queen. Once sex is involved, once that man been in her soul, she ain't going nowhere.
Child. Once you put that dick on them, some of them, like this one who just spoke, she don't know how to act. She don't know how to act, bro. Shit gonna be wild. Gotta be careful about these ones. These ones right here, these are the ones that'll come and fuck your shit up.
sex is involved, once that man been in her soul, she ain't going nowhere.
Child, you
Who?
That woman, y'all be talking like women
Hold
just
on
be
now.
easily leaving. Y'all
They
know
don't
she ain't
care.
going nowhere, or she gonna spin the block,
You're
keep
right.
coming back,
You're right.
and she gonna keep letting him come into her life until she feel like he hurt her enough. Let's be honest.
right.
Women will a lot of them.
Oh my God, but she not lying though. A lot of women do play themselves by going back to these niggas just because he can give her some dick, knowing he ain't gonna do nothing else but put dick and he never gonna keep a promise to you. But it don't matter. As long as he dropping dick, he gonna be fine. So I gotta give a point to B. Taylor on this one. She being, critical of the ladies, but she's not lying.
You're
right.
Come on, you're right.
Through that
You're right.
relationship, girl, you'd be like, "How's everything?" Girl, everything is fine.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
great.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. My other ex,
That's
he
true.
was worse. So this one right
Mhm.
here, I feel like God sent him, knowing he knocking your head between the
Yeah.
dryers.
Come on.
Girl, no.
Not
So
the
women
dryers.
ain't go. A lot of
No,
women
a
not.
lot.
Are you okay, B. Taylor? Are you experiencing domestic abuse that we don't know about? Do we gotta come fuck somebody up? Let's go.
They not gonna stand on business.
I got you.
They not gonna stand on business. True, I ain't stand on business.
Hold on. Hold on. What was it?
Get your drink. Get your drink. Take a sip.
Look at B. Taylor.
I
B.
don't
Taylor.
even be standing on business. Okay, I
Wait a
stayed
minute.
in
You stayed too
situations-
long?
Yeah, I definitely stayed too long.
Okay.
Most women that sit there and be like, I didn't stop lying. I
You
know
stayed
you be
too long.
stalking his profile and you still attached.
Okay.
What's up with y'all and stalking? I ain't never sat outside a girl crib and said, man, as soon as she leave, I'm on shorty head, cause boy, I know how crazy that shit sound. And this I try to tell niggas, the girls with the best pussy and the ones that look the best, they always the craziest. And then it make us crazy because you want that coochie. Coochie ridiculous. Come on now, imagine hitting B. Taylor. Nigga. The experience alone probably fire. But you're gonna get stalked. You might get fucked up. You might get exposed on YouTube and Tasha K. It's some shit that come with that. Are you ready for that? And is that pussy worth it? That's the real question. Shit.
Who stayed too long? Raise your right hand.
I can't even
Okay,
really
okay,
say. Because I got married at 24, so
Okay,
I can
okay.
count like not necessarily adult.
Before that, did you date anybody
yes.
else? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
stayed
yeah.
too long.
Oh,
The,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
other hand, the right
Yeah.
hand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, if you raised that left
Because that
hand.
thought took me to the left. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that's true.
But can I
Talk
say
about
this?
it.
When
Yeah.
you said about giving them time a year, to me, I don't think you can put a time on it. I think you put the conversation on it. So if you notice that you're moving and he doesn't, check this out. Let's have a real conversation. This is what I see for you. What do you see for yourself?
Absolutely.
Wait for his answer. Now that you have told me, let's say you say, well, this is what I see for myself. Well, what steps are you taking to do that? And you look at what his answers are. Now, if he tells you straight up, I'm good where I am, then there is no time. You got your answer. I think sometimes we put off the inevitable when we can just have direct conversations.
But we
Are
don't
you
have
talking
those
about with
conversations.
your husband or with the man you're dating?
Either one.
Okay.
Because intention should be made from the beginning.
From the man, not the woman. So I kind of feel like in that situation, you're taking the hunting role.
I feel like that I'm providing clarity. I'm not wasting my time. This is.
I think it's both, sis. You're definitely hunting, which is cool, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to waste my time neither. I would want to get, hey, this is what I want, A, B, C, and D. Can you provide it? If not, I'm on to the next one. My time is far, far, far too valuable. What is going on YouTube? Let's go.
What I'm looking for. What are you looking for?
These men gonna lie.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They gonna lie. Let's keep it a buck.
But should a woman be hosting those types of conversations? I don't think we should. But
Do you give it a time then? So if me and you
I
are
give me a time.
okay, gotcha.
Not him.
So you let him basically take the not lead, if you will, but kind of lead, if you will.
You go with the flow.
Yeah.
And just like men, women should also take that approach of when you meet someone, what category you're putting this person in.
Yes, that's
is
what
he
I mean.
kicks and giggles?
Yeah, yes.
Is he potential, or is he someone that, I would like to develop?
Have a one-night stand with.
Yeah.
That's the kicks and giggles. That's the kicks and giggles.
Yeah.
So again, fellas, y'all see they starting to slot us like men been slotting in for years. We got the one night stand guy. We got the guy who just wanna fuck. You got the guy who she actually like. You got all kind of different niggas in there. Guy who only pay for pool. The guy who she don't really like, but she took his number just so she can get away safely. It's all type of niggas. And again, I don't know. I just wouldn't. Let me call my wife. I wouldn't want to be married to somebody who doing goofy shit like this. And I'm getting tired. I think I might go ahead and call this one a wrap and do it part 2. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. I tried to do a 5-hour stream. My wife just got back. I had a garage door open and I'm about to lay my ass up down. I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.